My name is Joe Wojcik, the Executive Director of the Yubbie Foundation and a bullying expert. I'm known to my student audiences as Joe the Biker. The Yubbie Foundation is the proud sponsor of Joe the Biker's anti-bullying performances, which are offered free to schools reaching students from kindergarten through high school in the United States. As a bullying expert, I use the persona of Joe the Biker to present an empowering message to students. Here's a sample.
Here, from Westfield, Massachusetts, is Joe the Biker.
I'm Joe the Biker. I'm here today to talk about bullying. I got something to say. You gotta stand up. Say no to fear, because you have the power to make it disappear. A lot of people misunderstand me. People think because I look different that I'm really this bad, mean, real tough guy. But really underneath all this motorcycle gear, I'm no different than anybody else here today. I'm just another human being. I have my strengths. I have my weaknesses. So I think it's very important when you see people that are different that you don't judge them by the way they look. That you take the time to listen to what they have to say and take the time to see how they act. And that truly tells you who they will be. So you might be asking yourself today, why are you here? Maybe you've never been bullied. Or maybe you're not a bully, but you are part of a community. And when there's bullying happening at your school, it has an effect on everybody. It's a distraction. Sometimes bullying creates fear. Students stay home because they're afraid to go to school. Now, let me ask you this question. How many here have ever been bullied? How many here have ever been made to feel like you didn't fit in? Wow. When I was your age, this is what I looked like. They called me Yubbie. That was my name, Yubbie. And I was different back then. I was really big. And the kids were really mean to me. And it wasn't just the name Yubbie they called me, which it was the teasing. It was the pushing. It was all those mean things that kids did to me. What they didn't know is when they did that, everybody got a laugh, but I went home at night and I sat on my bed and I cried. I cried because it hurt me so much. And I'm going to be 60 years old next year. I can remember when I was your age and what kids did to me when they bullied me. So that's why it's very important to remember that. What you do now, somebody might remember for a long period of time. Today, I use Yubbie as an acronym. And an acronym is a big word, and you're probably going to learn it in the next year or so. When we use Yubbie, I talk about bullying. And the Y stands for, you have to stand up and tell an adult. The U says you have to unite as a community where everybody's respected and protected. The B stands for you have to be understanding that it's really not you who has the problem, it's the bully who has the problem. The other B says you have to be thoughtful. You have to be kind to people. The I, here's a big word, and I'm going to test you on this a little later. Big word, intervene. And intervene means to interfere. I want you to remember that word. And then finally, the last one is E. Every one of you here, every adult in this room, every student in this room, were given a gift when you were born, a very special talent. And we're going to talk about that. So we got a lot of things that we got to cover today. So let's get going. The first thing we got to do, if somebody bullies you, you have to stand up and tell an adult. What do you got to do? Let's talk about bullying. What would you like to say about bullying? What would you like to say? To the principal's office. So if somebody bullies you, you got to tell an adult, and when they do, they're going to be sent down to the principal's office. How about right here?
If somebody bullies you, you don't just punch them in the nose. You just tell an adult.
That's exactly right. So if somebody picks on you, you don't punch them in the nose. You go and tell an adult. Everybody here, every teacher here, every adult in this building, every student in this building. Everybody here is part of a community. What are you a part of? You're a part of a community.
If somebody bullies you, you should walk away.
If somebody bullies you, you've got to walk away. That is absolutely correct. I could never figure out what was wrong with me. Why were kids always being so mean to me? I could never understand it. I used to sit on my bed night after night and cry, trying to figure that out. And you know what I know now? It was never me. You're perfect just the way you are. You're perfect just the way you think. You're perfect just the way you look. You're perfect. It was the bully who had the problem. Who has the problem? The bully has the problem. It's a name, just a name. Don't let it in your brain. It's a name, just a name. It can't drive you insane. It's a name, just a name. It's a royal pain. You are the one who has to walk away, not even giving them the right time of day. It's a name. What is it now? Here's your chance. It's a name, just a name, just a name, just a name. Good job. Word that I told you at the beginning. Interfere, the man. He's got it right. Great job. Give him a round of applause. What a memory, what a memory. All right. So what happens is intervene means to interfere. That means if you see somebody else being picked on, you got to help them out. I know those teachers that want to help. Oh, this teacher right here wants to help. I can tell. I can tell. Now we need somebody in the middle. Here we go now. Now what I need is 3 student volunteers. 3. Somebody who doesn't have a card. 1.
I have a mission to help children avoid the pain and torment they might suffer from being bullied and give them the tools necessary to walk away and, most importantly, tell an adult. Through the Yubbie Foundation, I have dedicated my life to helping children and to prevent another tragic event from occurring. Joe the Biker empowers students to take a stand against bullying and to create a community in their schools where everyone is respected and everyone is included. I need your help. You can help me make a difference in the lives of many children. I have presented my message to over 100,000 students in the last 4 years. Achieving our fundraising goal, you will help the Yubbie Foundation deliver over 200 performances reaching 80,000 students free of charge during the next academic school year of 2012-13. Your help covers the cost of the presentation, including travel, and the materials, including numerous giveaways like t-shirts, stickers. Please visit my site at www.joethebiker.com or www.yubbiefoundation.org to see the numerous testimonials from administrators attesting to the effectiveness of my performances.